to start cutting up with me today. If you're listening to the replay, you know what to do. Type hashtag replay in the comments so I'll know you passed through. Well, I've decided to go off cuff today and take you on a little trip down memory lane. You see, when I was growing up in New Orleans, there was something I became pretty passionate about, and that was playing music. My journey with music began as most New Orleans musicians. It seemed like everyone had some type of musical skills, whether it was singing, dancing, or playing an instrument. Mine started in grammar school as a third grade flute player. Our little band was something else. If you ever heard us play, you'd probably wonder how anyone could tolerate it, especially our parents. But let me tell y'all, the support we got from them was unconditional. I often wondered how they managed to sit through those early concerts. But they were there, cheering us on, even when our notes seemed to have a be dancing to a beat of its own tune. Our neighbors would always tell my older sister and I, who also played the flute, that we really sound lovely when we practiced at home. But it really wasn't all that great. But we kept pushing. The sound of our little band wasn't the best, but we learned the basics and we had fun with it. And although my sister enjoyed sports more, I was encouraged to keep going because sports was definitely not in my future. Grammar school was the beginning of my musical journey, and I wouldn't have traded those earlier experiences or lifetime friendships for anything. As I moved on to high school, my journey took a very exciting turn. Our high school had it all. A concert band that played beautiful and challenging symphonies, a marching band that strut our stuff during the vibrant Mardi Gras parades, and our jazz band that made me fall in love with the rich, jazzy culture of New Orleans. During those years, I even had the opportunity to explore a new instrument, the baritone sax, in our jazz band. Learning to play that deep, soulful sax, seated next to one of our best sax players in the band, was so much fun. I couldn't light a candle next to her because she was from a very popular musical New Orleans family, but I still did it, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Our band had the privilege of taking several band trips, the first being to Florida, where we led a Disney parade with Mickey Mouse and friends. We also visited Mexico City and Madrid, Spain, where we were invited to perform and tour each of those cities. Also, we were we were the only all-girls high school band that joined three other all-boys bands and performed together for the New Orleans Saints halftime show. One of those all-boys bands being the popular Marching 100 of St. Augustine High School, for those of you who are familiar with New Orleans high school bands. Don't know how we did that, but I was glad we were there. Although through it all, my love for music only grew stronger. The flute with its delicate notes and the sax with its sultry tones became extensions of my soul. Music wasn't just a hobby for me. It was part of who I was, and it gave me an avenue to express myself in ways that words could never do. Because I am an introvert. This challenge is really something for me to say I'm out here on camera. But as life sometimes goes, challenges came in the way. I developed rheumatoid arthritis in my fingers and wrist joints. Suddenly, playing the flute correctly was impossible after high school. It was a tough period for me, knowing that I had to set aside something that had such a significant and enjoyable part of my life. However, I'm not one to give up easily. I've been on this journey to improve my health for some time now, and hopefully one day soon, I'll be able to pick up my flute again. It may not be for concerts or big performances, but I can't wait to play it as a hobby, just for the sheer joy that it brings. So as I shared this snippet of my musical journey, I want to encourage each of you to hold on to your passions and dreams. Life may throw you a curveball, but that doesn't mean you have to stop dancing to your own tune. Let me know something about yourself. Tell me a hobby or a secret passion that you have that's yet to be revealed. Let me know how you feel when you do those things. Whatever it is that you want to share, share it in the comment section. And let's get to know each other on a personal level. Thanks for cutting up with me today. Until next time, keep the music in your hearts. And as we say back in home, see you later, alligator.